1 year. That is how long it took to wipe away the Empire after the Battle of Endor. A regime of billions of soldiers, thousands of ships, and expansion across an entire galaxy took nothing more than a single year to leave behind scattered cells and remnants. How does the most dominant government break so quickly after the loss of its ruler at a battle that wasn't even within the heart of Imperial territory? I'm Connor with Culture Slate, and by the end of today's video, you'll understand the answer to that very question. By looking at the history of the Empire, from inception to downfall, the powder keg of its own destruction was there from the start. The Empire, at the end of the day, isn't about institutions or balance of power. It is about one man and one vision. The Empire was created solely to serve Palpatine and his Sith. He made it so all power was concentrated at his fingertips. Any institutional support the Empire inherited from the Republic was easily curbed or eventually dismantled. Everything relied upon the Emperor. This allowed governors and mobs of these systems to run mini-empires, to do as they will so long as they proved their loyalty to the Emperor above anything else. The completion of the Death Star and the disabling of the Senate would have been the culmination of such a policy had the battle station not been destroyed. Palpatine centralized then regionalized his empire into a mishmash of bureaucracy of competing organizations. Palpatine himself did little direct work, but had rival organizations fulfill his bidding. He had the Schadenfreude to be proud of this mass despair, considering his Sith upbringing taught him to prey upon the confusion, manipulation, and elimination of all obstacles. This created a governmental structure that all depended on the Emperor. Without him as a focal point, there was no one to give direction, and everyone began to turn against each other. The Empire was never a popular government throughout his reign. Early on, many accepted it because of the horrors of the Clone Wars. Whatever goodwill the Empire had was squandered quickly due to overreach, oppression, and brutality. Every star system had its pocket group that hated the Empire and were only kept in line out of fear of their destruction. But deep down, all planets yearned to revolt, and only needed a spark to light the fire that would burn the Empire down. This spark would be the various rebel activities that grew into the Alliance, culminating at Endor, which saw the defeat of not only a massive Imperial Starfleet, but also the Emperor himself. Once the naysayers concerning a rebellion victory received this news, the Alliance received an exponential increase in supporters. The Empire's failure was the authoritarian leader's short-sighted spite. Palpatine, foreseeing his potential death, enacted a contingency that would lead to the destruction of his empire. Operation Cinder was the directive that ordered loyalists to destroy infrastructure and worlds considered the most devoted as a perverse form of divine retribution. Such chaos was orchestrated by loyal protege Gallius Rex, preventing any alternative rulership from gaining traction. Sheev Palpatine wanted no one to survive past him, and because of that, chaos gripped the galaxy for an extensive period of time. Thus, many factors led to the fall of the Empire. What most considered a mighty force to be reckoned with turned out to be nothing more than a house of cards. Once shaken, everything collapsed. Thank you for watching! I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to follow us on our other social media. Make sure to comment below if you agree or disagree with this video. I've been Connor with Culture Slate, and I'll see you next time!